I often mention that it's very important first when we are working on a strategy just to think on what are the hotel commercial goals before we think on any marketing tactics, working with influencers, social media, so on and so forth. So what are your thoughts from an ex-general manager to a commercial person nowadays in terms of what are the things that a marketer needs to have in mind before we step into more details into revenue?
I think overall, everybody needs to line up towards what we're trying to achieve. So if revenue is setting a quarterly goal overall, everybody's trying to make it to budget, right? Everybody's trying to make it in the most profitable way to budget. And so if revenue is tasked with that, then marketing being involved, I think, is so critical, because marketing is really the demand generator. It's out there speaking with it's essentially expressing the hotel's brand and what the property value proposition is and the offers in a way that would support making those goals. So if you think about, I always love the reference of dominoes, right? It's like, what is the first domino? Well, the first domino is understanding that we all line up behind this revenue goal, because marketing can say, well, we're coming into the fall, so now we're going to put, all of our fall offers together, and we're going to do all these different activities. And it just becomes really a basket of things that need to be done that maybe disconnect from what the actual goals are. Or there's other things that are happening in sales. And so it's bringing in just a broader conversation. So I think lining up behind is everybody aware of what we're trying to do is the first question.
Amazing. Yeah, and that's very important, because what I've seen very common in this industry is that so many times marketers go one side and then revenue managers go on parallel. So they never blend and work together. And
Yes.
And I saw in your recent newsletter that you mentioned that it's revenue and marketing is a tug of work. So I would love you to explain a little bit more from your experience. What is the best way that marketers can work with the revenue team to make sure that we can bridge that gap and support each other?
Mm-hmm. I think it starts, the tug of war is really around, if you want to distill it down, it's kind of like marketing is working to generate demand to book to book a room. Revenue is over looking at pricing and distribution.